Our Liberty football position previews continue with cornerbacks coach Marshall Roberts. Marshall, always good to catch up with you. Let's get right into it. You have two NFL guys you have to replace, and you've done a good job getting those replacements. A couple of guys we know a lot about, Wesley Scott and Kenny Scott. We'll talk about Kenny first. He's the veteran of the group, and you've said for a couple of years, technique-wise, he's one of the best you've ever seen. So as being a senior, what makes him so good now, and what do you expect from him?
Far and away, he's been our best technically sound corner that I've coached here at Liberty University in 11 years. He's very conscious about how he prepares himself, very conscious about the details, his technique, and what he's supposed to do on each and every play. That's why he's such a really good nickel.
Well, your philosophy when it comes to coaching the cornerback, so how aggressive do you want them to be? At the same time, you kind of have to play the run as well. So what's the philosophy about being a good cornerback?
First and foremost, we're disciplined. That's one. We don't make any mistakes because we can't, because everybody in the world will see it. The next one is conditioned. We can't ever show anybody we're tired out there because, believe it or not, we got to run all day, every day with everyone. Could be a slow guy, could be a fast guy. Also, you have to be physical. You have to be willing to stick your face in a fan and set an edge of a defense against a big 300-pound lineman. So really that turns into conditioned, disciplined, and physical. That's the bottom line.
It's become somewhat of a running theme here. You talk about Scott and Scott, your law firm that is out there in the cornerback. So Wesley now got a lot of playing time as a freshman last year. How has he matured entering year two?
Oh, he's come a long way. Wesley's now playing injury-free, and he's really in a situation where he can really shine. Very smart player. Both kids are super smart, and I really like how he adjusts to every situation he sees every day. He goes in, he watches his film, he coaches himself on a lot of things before I can even get to him, and that's a comfort.
You talked a lot about Justin Guillory last year, who redshirted, and he's vying for playing time this year. How has his camp gone so far?
Super talented guy, 6-foot corner that can run all day with everyone. He can really do it. He changes direction. If you watch him do individual drills, it'll look like an NFL guy. He's got fast twitch, he's smart, and I'm really enjoying and really like what I see right now.
When you get these guys, you talk about the individual sessions you have with them. How intense is the competition amongst the group?
It's huge. I mean, a lot of times we'll say in press drills that we're more physical than the receivers we go against. It's very important that we mimic gameplay, meaning you got to be full speed. You got to recognize things. You got to recover, and that's what we do. It's super intense.
A couple other guys want to touch on FergusonTyrone Holloway, both vying for playing time and pushing to get in that rotation. Where is that competition right now, and what do you expect from those two?
Well, they're both neck and neck right now. Ray, a local guy, LCA kid, who's come a long way in his years here. He's a smart kid as well. Tyrone Holloway, a big 6'1" corner from Texas with all the talent in the world. He's just a little immature at times in how he executes his details and how he goes about his business. So I'm enjoying watching that battle this camp.
As we move on here, Marshall, Dante Shaw, Chris Turner, Corbin Jackson, three other guys that are getting a lot of experience in practice. Break down what they bring to your position.
Shaw's a solid kid, transferred here, played at Brevard early in his career. About to graduate. I love him. I'm glad he's a part of this team. Those two young ones you just talked about, Chris Turner and Corbin Jackson, they're as talented as anyone I've seen ever here in 11 years. So just watching them progress, their maturation process, as you would say, and I'm very happy they're here.
Marshall, always good to catch up with you. Thanks for the insight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's cornerbacks coach Marshall Roberts. Be sure to stay logged on here to LibertyFlames.com for continuing coverage of Fall Camp 2014 with Liberty Football. For Coach Roberts, I'm Alan York for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.